This is News Channel 5 Nightside.
Good evening. Thanks for tuning in for News Channel 5's Nightside. I'm Kathleen Witte. Governor Bobby Jindal is facing heat from home over his no-go zones comment. It is the Central Louisiana District Livestock Show. I'm Kathleen Witte coming to you live. Good morning, Sherman. Good morning, Central Louisiana. Happy Mardi Gras to everybody. But boy, this is not the day we wanted. You may have the day off work or off school because of this winter weather, but it'll be hard to enjoy it. In a few short weeks, it'll be the site of a new Petco store here in Alexandria. But tonight, the parking lot off Jackson Street Extension was instead the site of a suspicious package. And you may not be able to see real well behind me, but we do have a robot going in to check out a suspicious package. Alexandria police are investigating the discovery of a body that was found this morning. The Merchants Association has planned its first ever Third Thursday on 3rd Street event. That's a tongue twister for you. The event will take place this, you guessed it, Thursday. Folks have been lined up waiting to see the spray. They're in their folding chairs. They're covered in blankets because it is a little chillier out here than we would have liked, but at least these gray skies have not opened up yet. A lot of throws coming out at us too. Well, you see them right there. They're coming for me. I'm just going to add to my collection. Business leaders and cancer survivors alike got together to officially kick off this year's Relay for Life campaign. They can't get up there to fix those power lines, but hopefully that won't be the case. Although I don't know, I'm looking around here. All the trash cans are down here at the Alexandria Amphitheater. The wind is really picking up. I think we are maybe starting to feel a little bit of that storm we've been promised. And an Alexandria police officer under investigation for alleged criminal misconduct has resigned. Well, we're happy we don't need a school bus forecast, so how about a Saturday fun forecast? A good weekend, really. Yes. All day tomorrow sounds comfortable. Sunday looks the same.
Sunday looks good.
All right, we will get outside this weekend. Thank you, Tom, and thank you for tuning in for Nightside. Don't forget to catch Weekend Edition tomorrow and Sunday evenings. As for us, we'll see you back here on Monday. Have a good night and a great weekend.
If you've ever driven down Highway 165 in Pineville, you've probably seen that big barn that sits there all empty and abandoned on the hill at Central State Hospital. That dairy barn is on the National Register of Historic Places and it's owned by the state, but it's been out of commission for years because of lack of upkeep. Now there's a group that's trying to save the dairy barn and return it to the life of usefulness it once had. Take a look. The picture almost paints itself.
I can't describe it any other way, but it is emotional.
The old dairy barn in Pineville sits on this hill overlooking Bulow Lake and has since before it was a lake. Built in 1923 by a former patient of Central State Hospital, whose campus it now shares. That success story lives on, but Kendra Van Cleef worries that the barn she's grown to love will not.
I have one vision: to save it from disrepair.
That's why a team of assessors are here taking a tour with their tools.
It's an opportunity for people to actually touch and see and feel the inside of this fabulous structure.
First stop, the barn's loft. Just a spatter of sunshine, but a whole lot of soul.
And I thought, how many people had walked up here, worked up there, worked days, hours and hours, lifting hay, moving hay, and it brought me to my knees. It made me cry.
When you're downstairs, that's just office space. When you go upstairs, everybody got excited and said, oh, look at this. That's why we need to save it.
And save it they'll try to do. But David says it won't come cheap, probably $3 to $5 million to make it useful again.
That's the next step. We work on that.
Kendra Van Cleef says saving this piece of history, saving this work of art, saving this dairy barn is worth the effort and expense.
It's just stunning. And look at the view. It could be anything. It could be anything. Really, it could. It could be so much.
Thomas David told me that after the initial assessment, he doesn't see anything structurally unsound about the barn. It could be repurposed. However, we are still awaiting that official report. If you'd like more information on the dairy barn or to get involved in saving it, we have all that information for you online at KALB.com.
Well, last month, a little boy in North Carolina, he tried to kill himself. Evidently, he just couldn't handle being bullied any longer.
Now, a Cenla tattoo studio is reaching out to Michael with a message of hope. You may not recognize it, but this is the sound of the fight against bullying.
It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. I mean, people want these tattoos like left and right.
The movement started when Michael Maroney's, an 11-year-old boy in North Carolina, was bullied for liking My Little Pony, a TV show marketed to girls. And in a moment of desperation, Michael tried to take his own life.
No one should have to feel like they don't belong here anymore on this earth because of a TV show.
Now, tattoo studios across the country are taking back the image of My Little Pony, including Revolution Inc. in Leesville.
Nobody's gonna mess with him anymore because he likes My Little Pony, because you know what? Motorcyclists and bad boys, even tough girls all around the world are teaming up.
The ponies may be customized.
I'm getting the Octopony, the one with the octopus tentacles. The undersea pony, yeah.
But they all have the same message.
More than anything, like we're really trying to just say, you know, man, we stand behind you, and we're not going to put up with it anymore, you know, either.
It's not just about the ink. They're also raising money for the Michael Maroney's Foundation, for Michael's continued medical care, and an anti-bullying campaign.
That makes me feel overjoyed. You know, there's no words.
For these tattoo enthusiasts, it's not only a message for Michael, but for their own children as well.
As a parent, that is the most terrifying thing that I would ever imagine seeing happen to my child. I would just lose it. And I want to tell him that I got that to take a stand against the bullying. That's what the world needs, is more understanding of each other.
And they're making sure it's a message that lasts longer than the hurtful words of bullies.
This story will live on forever through our tattoos.
Michael Maroney's remains in the hospital tonight in reportedly stable condition. He's breathing on his own now, but brain damage is likely.
If you frequent downtown Alexandria, you're certainly not alone. And now that more businesses are opening up in the area, more people are spending time there.
That includes one creature, we'll call him, who likes to spend time downtown too. He looks like Bigfoot, but he's called Downtown Dave. The other night I went looking for this mysterious fellow. Here's what I found. He lurks in the shadows and in the sunlight. He's the legend they call Dave, Downtown Dave. Is he friend or is he foe? And the most important question, where will he show up next? I'm out here in downtown Alexandria on a search for the elusive Downtown Dave. We've heard these are his stomping grounds, and I heard a little rumor he's out here tonight. Let's see if we can find him. The hunt begins, and more questions arise. I'm here with a couple of locals. They say they've heard the legend of Downtown Dave, but have they seen him tonight?
Yep. Is that the one we were sworn to secrecy about?
The hunt continues. Looking for Downtown Dave, seeing nothing so far. But as we question more locals, a clearer picture begins to form. Now, Rich, I know you have heard of Downtown Dave. You've seen him at taking it to the street events. Do you think he's out here tonight?
I'll bet he is out here tonight. He likes to come to all this kind of thing.
And why does he like to come to downtown events? I can't figure it out.
He's a real A-town sort of guy.
Could it be that Downtown Dave is not the scary figure we thought, but maybe, just maybe, a friend to downtown Alexandria? We've heard that Downtown Dave likes the company, so let's see if he's here in one of the busier spots. Okay, we're out here with a couple of local girls who said they just came from Tamp and Grind, which is where Downtown Dave was last spotted. Girls, did you see a Bigfoot-looking character?
Yeah, we took a picture with him.
And finally, the search has ended. You saw him? I see him over there. So we're here, we got him, we finally caught up with Downtown Dave, and I gotta say, what the people are saying is true. He's not all that scary. Downtown Dave, what do you have to say for yourself? So it's Downtown Dave's companion who speaks for him now, the story of how they met.
Scared Dave just as much as it did me. He let out a howl, And for some reason, I actually understood what he was saying. Now, I can't explain why that was.
Friendship, I think.
I think it was a mutual agreement that downtown is one of the most amazing things that has happened in a long time. To see it come back to life, and in his adventures far and wide, this is the best area he's found to hang out in yet.
And that's why he'll remain here in downtown Alexandria, forever hoping you will come downtown too. If you'd like to find out more about downtown Dave, how to track him down maybe, know where he's going to be, and about other happenings in downtown Alexandria, just visit us at KALB.com.
Well, be careful. Don't mess with Sasquatch. You've seen those commercials. You know what happens there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You gotta stay back. Give him his space, but he loves to take selfies.